of indexing and cross-referencing everything that is in the minutes. She does that every year at the end of the year. So usually, so for example, now anything that was in 2008 is fully referenced. She does it periodically throughout the year, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we would no longer have to search through the paper minutes, correct.
And what was the other point that you made, Mr. Trost? I want to address. You said, oh, you wanted to wait until we passed our budget. Is this in this year's budget to do this? 09? No. Yes? Where is it coming out of?
There are funds available in administrative computer budget at this time for 2009.
That we haven't spent this year?
That we have not spent,
Okay.
which were reserved for website upgrades. When they go through and try to format the council meetings to
Right.
post them,
Okay.
that type of stuff.
Thank you, Ms. Meyer. Okay, we have a motion.
One more thing.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Back to, you said you can look up everything. Let's say a week from now, I want to look up the police department report for this evening. What would I learn? All I would learn is that the police chief, nothing against them, the police chief said, if you have any questions, ask me. The rest is in the report. You wouldn't learn anything. This isn't going to help anybody. That's what I'm saying. It wouldn't show you anything. And it's the same with our report about the grocery store area. There was nothing said. A couple little questions.
Are there any other meetings that are going to be used, that we're going to be just council meetings, right? We're not going to look at planning and zoning or any of that stuff at this point?
At this point, we were looking at doing this to see how it goes. And,
Okay.
yeah, that was a discussion that could be brought forward at a future point. If we
How
wanted to.
long, is the contract that we're entering into? How long does that go? A year?
I should have had this off the top of my head, but it is.
Expires on 4/14/2010? Oh, this is the proposal, I'm sorry, it's not the contract.
I believe it is for a year.
Okay. Okay.
I should have had that up. I believe it is for a year, correct.
Okay.
But I will double check on that if it's right. I thought I had it right here.
Mr. Mayor,
Yes, Mr. Olaf.
I think that Councilman Trost brings forth a number of valid questions that should be looked into further to see how we can better educate the public through this system. The other nice thing about this is it's via the internet as opposed to via the cable,
Right.
so that anybody and everybody can access it pretty much, pretty readily if they got any questions. And as Councilman Trost pointed out, if somebody is concerned enough, ultimately they can come to the meeting themselves. But I think that this is a heck of an educational tool for our citizenry to keep tabs of what we are doing in representing them. And that if they don't like what they see, they can come and tell us about it. So I think that we can justify the expense, especially if it's done on a one-year basis, so that we can try it out and see if it works. If it doesn't work, we can reassess.
I agree with you, Mr. O'Laughlin. I think that if the motion could be modified to say that we will enter into a one-year agreement on this, and then, Mr. Murphy, can you work that
Yeah.
magic on your end?
Yes, I believe it's a one-year contract, and then it's month to month after that for
Okay. Very good.
the support and that.
Okay, refresh my memory, we have a motion and a second. Motion by
Lang.
Coop, second by Lang. Is that right, Ms. Krings?
I have, motion by Coop, second by Lang.
Okay, very good. If there are no other questions, then I will call the question.
I have
Yes,
one
Mr.
quick question.
Plaine?
I just wondered if there's going to be some time savings in staff, this what you mentioned, that could be also utilized elsewhere. In other words, you know what you're saying, Patty doesn't do it for free, or
Right, right.
I'm just saying, is there other, you know,
Well, it's a little trade-off. I mean, as Mr. Murphy said, it's 20 minutes a week to kind of clean it up and put it out on the,
Yeah.
send it out
That's true.
versus,
I see your point.
you know, there is a trade-off. I don't know that, I think it's kind of negligible.
Okay.
But on the other hand, Mr. O'Loughlin's comments about it really providing a service to the citizenry, because most folks just flat out can't get down here. I think that we'll call the question. All in favor of a motion to authorize the mayor and city administrator to enter into a contract with Granicus not to exceed a startup cost of $11,988 and a monthly managed service charge of $592.45 beginning on April 1st, 2010. With the, would you accept that amendment as far as the year contract?
Yes.
Okay, with not to exceed 1 year, contract not to exceed 1 year with an evaluation at the end of that. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed?
Nay.
This measure passes 5-1. Thank you for your comments. Let's see, we have to schedule a financial workshop. Everybody pull out your calendars. Ms. Meyer?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor, council members. On an annual basis, the city council meets in a financial workshop with the city's financial advisors, Ehlers and Associates. The representative, Mark Ruff, comes and presents the status of the city's financial well-being as well as cash flows for the enterprise funds and future capital and debt ratios. It gives an opportunity for the council to discuss candidly the city's financial situation as well as ask any questions at that time. I believe it's very beneficial for the council in moving forward with your financial management plan that is in place. I'm suggesting that we schedule it for November 16th or December 7th, immediately following the city council meeting. Those are the dates that are available from the financial advisor as well. With that, staff will take direction from council. Thank you.
He's only available on Mondays?
We felt it was a better fit since he will be here on one of these Mondays regarding refinancing of bonds. That way we could consolidate the trip for him.
You said December 7th or November 16th?
I think the 16th, get it done and over with.
What do you say, council, 16th?